So the decision is made to bat first in what could just about be called bowler-friendly conditions. Both captains will be happy enough.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the... First ball, the bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Could well have been missing the stumps. Certainly wouldn't be the worst review.
Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets, though? Rizwan has to go, ends up being a waste of a review. An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Khan, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Yeah, nice shot. 4 runs.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. Some adjustments to the field.
Azam, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Yep. Super shot.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Afridi. Is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Good bit of timing there.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Yeah! Strong appeal. Trouble. Oh, gone.
Well, they lose back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings. And get big runs on the board.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Afridi from the press box end.
A few moves made in the field.
Misses. How did that not hit?
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Great shot. Placement exquisite. Nicely fielded on the boundary. A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. No. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Sixers are 2 for 18. The right armour is coming into the attack from the university end. Big appeal. Just misses. Must have only been millimetres from hitting leg.
Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time it.
Yeah. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Perfectly timed.
Great shot. A little bit in the air, but 1 bounce and a 4. Maybe a little lucky not to find the fielder.
A little short. On that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yes. Lovely shot back past the bowler. Runs to be had here.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
That's the over. The Sixers are 2 for 31. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Great shot through the gap.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game. Yes.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Waiting. Couldn't get it through the field. Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here. Drives and misses everything.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Great shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Sixers are 2 for 43. Afridi, the left armour, is coming on to bowl in the press box end.
Yeah.
Nicely played.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yeah. Keeper. Yeah.
Edge! What a ball! Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. No pressure as they've found a gap.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Power and precision in that shot.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yes.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
For 53.
Over. The Sixers are 2 for 53. Archer with the ball in hand again.
Archer into the attack.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yeah.
Edge.
No.
Amazing delivery.
Oh. Well bowled.
That's a great catch. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Could be gone if only they had hit.
Floated that one up. Hit it well, but couldn't beat the field.
Yeah.
It was short enough. They just leant back and blazed it through the gap.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yeah.
That's out. Caught.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
3 for 57.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Good pickup. Big chance. Loud appeal. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Catch it. Yep.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Wait on.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Sydney Sixers are
Archer
now
doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
Yes.
Banton did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Yep. Bowlers. Yes.
4 runs in fine style off the front foot.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Threw the hands
Nice
at it,
bowling.
somehow missed everything.
It's always a useful tool to be able to mix up your pace. On this occasion it worked and completely deceived them.
And caught. A good one too at slip.
Another one gone, the 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Sixes are now for 78.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait though to face their first ball. Stokes coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Catch it. Yep.
Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Catch.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed. It flew over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep, yep.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format.
End of the over, 8 runs coming from it. The sixers are 6 for 86. Bolt, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Well bowled.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly, no harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep. Yeah, yeah.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wait!
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about...
7 for 89.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them. Loud shout. Dahani ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Huge edge. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Stokes from the university end.
Yes.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yeah.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Yes.
Hits that well, onto the back foot and cracks it away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yes. No.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yeah.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even leant on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
101.
End of the over, 10 off him. The Sixers are 7 for 101. Afridi, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Nice bowling.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Huge appeal. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yeah. No!
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
Gave them very little in that over. 1 run added. The Sixers are 7 for 102. Going with pace now.
Ben Stokes will be bowler into the attack for Birmingham Phoenix.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yes!
Edged. Unplayable. Big shout. Edged it. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yes!
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yes!
Nicked it. No pressure as they found a gap.
Into the 14th.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Khan coming into the attack from the university end.
Coming onto bowl.
Some adjustments to the field.
Edged. What a ball. Big appeal.
Yes!
Good catch. Out.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
No!
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
A direct hit and this could be gone. Strong appeal. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the university end.
Catch!
Yes! Super catch!
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Dahani won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Catch it!
And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot. The innings wraps up with a very defendable total. It will need some good bowling. It certainly won't be the easiest total to chase. There's a lot of time to get these runs. It's a fairly decent total. Plenty of options. Don't need to do anything flashy. Just get themselves in and build the run rate.
Yep, yep.
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yes.
The Phoenix get started with one. Progresses. 2 sides that are really aggressive.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yes.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Beaten on the drive.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Catch.
Times it nicely.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
End of the over. 5 off it. The Phoenix are none for 5. Amir is coming into the attack. We'll see the left arm from the university end.
Yes.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Butler is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yes.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Khan takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
Big edge.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yes.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the press box end.
Yep, yep.
Finds the edge. Misses. That's so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
That was much closer than it needed to be.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Yep, yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Ah, mix-up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
Yes. Ballers in.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Ballers in.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Edge. Amazing delivery.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Could that be out? Looks so. It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.